right, and then let's find our way to our nice, easy seat today. Settling on our mat, settle those sit bones. And maybe the ankles are crossed today. Maybe the soles of the feet are together. Maybe we want the legs extended. Whatever is easy in your body today. That's what we want to find here. And we want to lift up through the crown of the head. We want to let those shoulders relax and soften down the back. And we're going to focus just on that breath, giving ourselves a few moments here to pause, to breathe, to let the body soften, let the mind clear out. Let's start with some full body circles here. Pick whichever way you want to go first, hinging from those hips, circling all the way around. And then we'll switch directions, take those circles the other way. And then as we come back up into neutral, we're going to shrug the shoulders, squeeze those shoulders up, exhale, release them all the way down the back. Inhale, squeezing up, exhale, release. One more. And we'll relax those shoulders. On our next breath, we're going to inhale those arms all the way up overhead, stretching tall. And using our breath, inhale, we'll stretch tall. On the exhales, we're going to open up the chest, pull those elbows back and open, maybe gaze up a little bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull those elbows back, squeeze those shoulders together. Inhale, reach. Take one more like that. And we're going to inhale, reach it tall. And exhale, take your time, slowly bring those arms all the way back down. Let's come to our tabletop next. Hands and knees. And we'll take a few cat and cow. So on our inhale, we'll lift the gaze, drop the belly button. On the exhale, we'll round the spine, tuck the chin, and press the mat away. And then just use your breath, your pace, back and forth. One more breath. And we'll come back into neutral. We're going to extend our left foot long down the mat, plant that ball of the left foot, and then slowly, gently sink that left heel toward the mat or the wall behind you, shifting those hips back, stretch in that left calf. Keep that slow, deep breath. And then we'll shift back over the shoulders. We're going to lift that left leg with the foot flex. Pull that belly button in. Add that right arm, reaching out. And then we'll release, and we'll switch sides. We'll extend our right leg, anchor that ball of the right foot on the mat or the floor, and sink that right heel away from you. And then we'll shift it back toward that tabletop, lift the right leg, add that left arm. And release. All right, let's take those knees nice and wide. Touch the toes together. We're going to sink our hips back toward the heels. Only as far as feels okay. If you need to stay up more on the forearms to hang the head, go for that. Maybe reach the arms out. Breathe into those hips. Check in, see how you're feeling. A couple of breaths across that lower back. And then on our inhale, we're going to flow it forward. Spread those fingers, tuck the toes. Let's find that first down dog. Pedaling things out here. Shifting around, maybe you want to bend both knees. Hang that head. Find some comfort in this first down dog. And then we'll travel to the top of our mat. And into a ragdoll. Bend the knees as much as you want to. Grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway a little side to side. And we'll release the hands and take our time rolling up into our tall mountain. Again, lifting up through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders, and maybe rocking a little bit on those feet. Lift the heels, then lift the balls of the feet, spreading things out. And on our inhale, we're going to reach it tall. Exhale, we'll hinge and fold. We're going to step our left foot back and find a warrior one. So those heels are on a balance beam. Those left toes going out about 45 degrees. Hips and shoulders toward the top of the mat. Arms are overhead but soft. And we're going to inhale, reach it forward. Bring those hands all the way down to the mat. Step back to your plank. Use that exhale to lower with control. Inhale for baby cobra, lift the chest. And exhale, we'll press back to down dog. And you could always find a child's pose instead of a down dog if you prefer. On our inhale, we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. Exhale, fold. On our inhale, find a halfway lift. We're going to hold here. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Lift through the crown of the head. Find that space between the ears and the shoulders. And then we're going to exhale, round, release, and walk out to our down dog. Then we'll inhale, travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to sweep up tall. Exhale, we'll fold. We're going to step our right foot back. Warrior one. Reaching forward, bringing those hands to the mat. Find your way to your plank. Nice strong plank. It could be modified if you want to. Exhale, lower with control, elbows straight back. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, press it back, down dog. And we'll walk those hands back to our feet. Finding our fold. Inhale for that halfway lift and hold. And release and round, walking out back to our down dog. And inhale, we'll travel to the top of the mat, exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold and left foot back. Warrior one. And we'll reach it forward, step back to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhaling to lift. And we'll send it back, down dog. Walk those hands back to our feet and fold. Inhale, halfway lift and hold. And release and round, walking out, down dog. And we'll step walker hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold right foot back, warrior one. Reaching forward, stepping back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, we'll send it back, down dog. We'll walk our hands back to the feet and fold. Inhale for that halfway lift hold. Exhale, release and round. Walk it out, down dog. And then we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Let's come back to that ragdoll. And release, rolling up. Back into that mountain. Nice. All right, on our inhale, we're going to reach it tall. Exhale, we'll fold. You're going to step that left foot back, warrior one. Then we're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to walk this left foot in, bringing it to railroad tracks, maybe about 18 inches behind that right foot. All of the toes turning toward the top of the mat. We're going to keep our back flat for as long as we can, hinging from the hips. You can keep your hands on the block or on your hips. You can use a block or you can dangle the hands. Relax the head and breathe into the back of the legs, into the hips. Keep that slow, steady breath here. One more breath. And we're going to slowly rise back up. And then we're going to shift our weight to this right foot. Start to tent those left toes. Reach that right arm up overhead. Lift the left toes off the mat. See if we can keep them off the mat as we use our exhales to draw elbow and knee together. Inhale to reach away. Exhale, pull together. Inhale, reach. Let's take one more. And then we're going to step that left foot back to our warrior one. Readjust here. And then one more time, we're going to bring those hands to the hips. We're going to straighten that front right leg. And we're going to hinge forward. Again, feel free to use your block here. The hands can come down that right leg to the mat, hang the head. And then we're going to slowly bend in that right knee. Set our block off to the side and step back, down dog. Stretch it out, hang the head. We'll walk our hands back to the feet. Exhale, fold. Use that inhale for a halfway lift, hold. Release and round, walk it out, down dog. And then we'll travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. And we'll exhale, fold. We'll step our right foot back, warrior one. We'll bring those hands to the hips, and now we'll step that right foot in to about 18 inches on those railroad tracks, finding that separation between the feet. Keep that back flat for as long as you can as you fold forward. And then hang heavy, find that stopping point and where you like those hands to be. Totally up to you. One more breath. And we'll roll tall. Take our time. We'll start to shift our weight to our left foot, tenting those right toes. Left arm will reach up and then lift those right toes. Use the exhale to draw elbow and knee towards one another out in front, and then the inhale to reach away. One more. And then we're going to step that right foot all the way back to our warrior one. Then we're going to straighten that left leg, maybe those hands to the hips to start. And we'll hinge forward. And we'll breathe into our stretch. Starting to bend in that left knee, bring those hands to the mat, and we'll step back, down dog. One last time, we're going to walk our hands back to the feet, and that fold. Inhale for our halfway lift and hold. Exhale, release, walk it out. And as you're ready, lower to a child's pose. Take the knees nice and wide. Sink those hips back. Slow the breath here. Ground back down. And then on our inhale, we'll come back to that tabletop. We'll extend that left leg again. Anchor that ball of the left foot. Sink the heel away toward the floor, stretching that calf. And then we'll shift back. We'll lift that left leg, adding the right arm, keeping that slow, steady breath. And release. And then we'll extend our right foot and leg. Anchor the ball of that right foot, sink the heel, breathe. And then we'll shift back toward that tabletop, lifting the right leg, adding that left arm. And release. And let's circle out those hips here. Switching directions. And then we'll make our way into our nice easy seat. Just a couple of stretches here. Let's bring the soles of the feet together first, out in front. Settle those sit bones. Lift up nice and tall, and then keep that back flat for as long as you can. Find a good stretch. And then you can keep your back flat if you like, or you can tuck the chin, round the shoulders. And then we'll roll up. We'll send that left leg out. We'll keep the sole of the right foot on the inside of the leg. Pull those left toes back towards you. Reach it tall and exhale, hinge and fold. Sink that chest toward that left leg. Breathe into those muscles, trying to let them relax and lengthen. And release. We'll switch sides. We'll send that right leg out. Sole the left foot on the inside of that right leg. Inhale tall. Exhale to fold. And release. All right, let's plant those feet and we'll roll all the way down. Settling in on that mat on the back. Make sure those shoulder blades are nice and low. And we'll windshield wiper those knees a little side to side, back and forth. And check in with the lower back, with the hips. And then when you're even, we're going to come back into neutral. And we're going to squeeze our left leg into chest. You can send that right leg long. Pull that left knee over toward the left side of that torso. Give me a good stretch. Then we're going to use our right hand to guide that left knee across the body. Goalpost that left arm to keep both shoulders on the mat and only pulling that left knee as far as feels okay in that twist, keeping that breath. And then we'll come back to neutral. We're going to hold behind that left leg, extend the leg up toward the sky, pull those toes back towards you. And we're going to release the hands, slowly starting to lower that left leg all the way down to the mat. We're going to try to hover it off the mat though, not let it go all the way down. And as we do, we're going to reach our right arm up overhead. And then with our exhale, we're going to pull elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach away, hover both off the mat if you can. Exhale, Pull together. Pull that belly button in toward the spine as you exhale and come together. One more. And then we'll release that left leg and that right arm. We'll squeeze our right leg into chest. And we'll use that left hand. Guide that right knee across the body into the twist. Goalpost that right arm. 3. And back across into neutral. We'll hold behind the right leg. Take that stretch, extending it up toward the sky. Pull the toes back towards you. And then we'll slowly release the hands and lower that right leg down to the mat. Again, maybe hovering it just off the mat as we reach that left arm up overhead and exhale. Draw elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach. We'll take one more. And then we'll relax, release. Settle those legs long down the mat. Relax those arms down by your sides. And we'll find that Shavasana, that best and final pose. Settle the legs. Blink the eyes closed if it feels okay to do that. And let that back body settle against the mat. Feel that breath as it moves in and out of the body. Let the mind find some stillness here. Let the breath find some depth. And let the body find some deep relaxation. And slowly swing back. Feel free to stay as long as you like, of course, there at home. And if you're ready, maybe feel that back body against the mat. Couple of nice big deep breaths. Inviting some movement, fingers, toes. Maybe drawing the knees into the chest to really seal that back against the mat. And then we'll make our way to either side, rolling to the left shoulder or to the right so that we can pause, seal in our practice, using these last few breaths to breathe in all the good of our practice and our time, and exhaling out onto the mat anything we want to leave here. And then pressing up as we're ready, we'll meet back in our easy seat. I wish you a wonderful day ahead.